This is the Baja Bug, kind of little walk around update video. Oh shit. Well, I think I found my brake fluid leak. Alright. Stock 1600 dual port. Runs good. I need an air cleaner before I really do much with it. But 31-inch Mickey Thompson Baja claws. The radial tires, pop-out windows, standard door windows, recovered seats. They're pretty fresh. They got a nice feel to them and new foam. They're really comfortable. The plans for the Baja are to take out the rear seat and put a 4-point cage in the Baja. Just going to be down here by the door over there, and it's going to go up around the eggshell part here and then back to the package tray area. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to have a crossbar like that, and no rear seat, just subwoofers and a block off plate to cover all that. And I'm going to stick some different seats in there. I'm going to try for truck seats, or maybe like Honda seats. Just something that'll hold you better. Maybe even go with sandrail bucket seats. But not 100% sure yet. Still wiring in all the radio and the stereo stuff. I got a little vintage 50 watt amplifier that's going to be the amp for my speakers temporarily. I got a 500 watt peak Sony Explode amp for the subs, and I got a 10-inch and a 12-inch Rockford Fosgate P2 setup. Here's the gas tank. It's kind of temporary until I can get another one. Just got a bracket I made here holding the tank in. You know, just some gas in there. Just enough to really start it, but the wiring's a mess. I redid a bunch of connections that were twisted together by the previous owner with some butt connectors. It's not ideal, but it's better. All the lights work except this rear blinker, and there's a wire under here that's not connected to anything, and I can't figure out. I can't find another thing it could connect to. But it's got new the motor's got a new belt, new clutch, pressure plate, alternator, and the carb's been recently rebuilt. And for now it's stock, but I've got some plans for it. And yeah, so let's go around here, stick the terminals on the battery, and then fire it up. It hasn't been started in about 11 or 12 days now, so this is definitely a cold start. She's been just sitting while I was on vacation. Hopefully it'll start right up. I removed the fuel filter from here. Previous owner had it, and I'm running a straight fuel filter under there, and I got my filter under my tank, and it's a metal filter, just for safety reasons. I don't want it catching on fire. That would suck if my Baja burned down because of a stupid fuel filter. Alright, let's see. Running gear, parking brake, set the choke. seeing something I don't like. That is wet right there. Shit, that's not good. I don't know if that's coming from the fuel line or if it's coming from the brass fitting, or I'm gonna have to check that out. That's not good. It's always something. But yeah. So plans are oil change, valve adjustment, Weber 44 IDF center mount. I'm gonna run a hotter coil, and I've got a Pertronix. I've got a 009 distributor, mechanical advance, with a Pertronix electronic ignition unit, and this was on the old motor, but I'm not gonna run that coil. Hell no. Here's the old clutch, and here's one of the new pressure plates, but it was the wrong one for the throwout bearing, so I just got another pressure plate. Actually, it came with one of the motors, but there's a fuel line I've been using. Yeah, nothing too special going on. And here's the old motor. It was seized up tight when I got it. It still is in this cylinder. I can't get this cylinder loose, but once I do, I can split the cases. Pistons are nasty and grody. Everything's all dirty and nasty on this motor. But the pulley's good. I'm going to use that. And the case actually should be savable. I might need to deck the bores there for the cylinders. But yeah, it was rebuilt in 1998 and parked in 2004. So kind of a bummer. That motor was really bad. It had dual Del Toros on it, in really, really, really bad shape when I got them. Everything's all seized up, and on the other carburetor, the mounts are broken off, and just all in pieces. It's just really bad. They're not even savable. The intakes are savable, though. Once I build a bigger motor, I'm going to run dual Weber 44 IDFs, but I've got the center mount with holes for heat risers. I gotta find heat risers, and that should cure the icing problem, because it's getting in winter in North Carolina, and it does get down to like 40-degree highs, sometimes even less. So icing is an issue. But other than that, that's the Baja. Put a lot of work into it. Still needs a lot more. Gotta do a full brake job. Full brake job, front tires, new gas tank, engine tune-up, and figure out why that one blinker doesn't work, and then it'll be on the road, and eventually I'm gonna paint it. So that's it.